Hey, hey, Franklin. I had to say, y'all, I was supposed to come back on live, but my ass then went to sleep. I didn't eat. I had ate Chinese food earlier, and then I didn't really wasn't hungry. But trust me, if I'm hungry, I'll eat. Probably pasta. I just feel like I would have said seafood back in the day, but like no. What about you? Yeah, I went to sleep, but not for long, like 4 hours. Cause I went to sleep at 11 something, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So then I go to sleep again. Sorry. You know, it's so funny because like I wonder I wonder what he like Chris, that older guy that I was dating for like a long time. I was dating like that older man for like 5 years. But like I wonder what he's like. I wonder he's like, this is a rude bitch. Like, cause I can't even remember what I told him, but I remember the last thing I said to him was like the most rudest shit like in known to man. Like, it's just so funny because it's coming up in the reading. That's why I said it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't regret it. How's your day going? Good. I don't let people pray for me anymore. You didn't. Oh, I gotta say, how are you speaking to him? No, I don't speak to him. The last thing I said was some really mean stuff. I don't regret it though. I never regret what I say. That's the crazy part. I don't know if I'm gonna like get older and be like, oh, I regret it. I don't know when I'm gonna regret it, but I just don't. I said the truth. That's why I guess I don't regret it. But he was like he was pissing me off by the days because he was really trying to play me. Like he was trying to get over on me. He was trying to fuck with me. Like he's telling me like he's moving to a whole nother state. And this is where it all came from. He's like, he's moving to a whole nother state because Atlanta's boring. When is Atlanta ever gonna be boring? Atlanta's not where it's at no more. When is Atlanta ever not gonna be where it's at anymore? And then he was telling me that like he may move to Texas. And I remember telling him that that was so weird, like you're a weird ass bitch, like basically. Then he goes like, no, Texas is really good for business and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, whatever, bro. But like moving to my state is like insane, bro. Like, like what? And then, so, like, I kept asking to see him. Like I kept asking to see him because usually we see each other like at certain times. So I was like, when am I gonna see you? And he just kept putting it back. So one day I got pissed. I didn't even ask him anything this time. I don't think so. But one day I just got pissed and I just was like, I just went off on him. And then at one point I was telling him, I was like, I just don't like your attitude is weird. And he's like, I don't like my attitude either. But before I did tell him like before I did tell him what I tell him, like he did say that he loves me always. He'll love me. He told me that he'll love me forever. So I had to say it though. Like what I said, it had to be said because the way he was trying to set this up, like it's like I think he wanted me to be like longing and waiting and wondering for him, and it just wasn't gonna. I just wasn't gonna do that. So I just severed the tie because he's gonna be a coward and he's a narcissist naturally. So like that's probably the worst thing to do. To yeah. But like I just felt like he was playing on my top, and I ain't liked it. I know what I said was mean though. I basically told him too that like I never I told him I told him that I never liked him and that I was just acting the whole time. And that's so funny. He's popping up in this reading. But it's so much deeper, like it's so much deeper than I could even explain because he wanted to be me, like, and to me, like, that's even more creepier. Like a guy wanting to be you. How do I know he wanted to be me? Because Chris wanted to be a woman. That's why I said it's so deep, like, and I can't even believe he even put me in a predicament to even have to deal with that or think about some stupid ass shit like that. And how do I know he wants to be a woman? Because he said it. Like basically, one day we was watching this movie, and then there was a transgender person on there, and I was like, I just don't understand them. And he was telling me basically how he understands them and he gets how they feel. I don't know. All I know is, yeah, he did. But I still accepted him for a while. I was his friend. I was his real friend. He was the one that wanted this relationship with me. We could have been really good friends. Like, it didn't have to end so horribly. But the next time I see him and he's a woman, it's just gonna be funny a little bit. Right. No, he just wants to be a woman. He wants to be a woman. I also went shopping with him. He picks up girl stuff. I'm telling you, it's like the rabbit hole. It's really deep. Like it's very intricate. Like I could never really just explain it. Like he literally buys girl stuff like for his house. And he was just trying to abandon me. Like he was trying to abandon me. Like he just kept trying to abandon me. Like, and he knew that I was here by myself, which is not his fault. But it's like to not even take it to consideration of any of this. Like he just was an ass. Like no, I'm not doing. He was just no. He was doing something that he don't got no business doing. Like he did a lot of stupid shit that I just let go. But by the end, I was pretty tired of this nigga. Every time I get on my other live, it be like so many people just talking. Like, we start off the day by being called a nigger. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, that's why I don't like being on live over there. I will get on live over there, but I don't. I've never lived with this man. I had to 2 weeks when I first moved here. I got kicked out of where I lived at because I don't know if y'all remember that long. I really never even told the story about me and her, but like this bitch was infatuated with me and she was recording us. It was just too much. And I felt like she was a pedophile and she was always picking on me and I ended up snapping and I ended up going to jail and then she kicked me out and she has a restraining order on me. You know, the crazy thing is, I forgot all about that. I forgot that this bitch even has a restraining order on me. Like, to even say that someone has a restraining order on me is insane. Like, the bitch has a restraining order on me. So I couldn't live there anymore because basically she's saying that she's scared. So, and I was supposed to go through a lot more. Like, I was supposed to go to anger management classes that I didn't go to. I wasn't gonna be on probation, but this bitch tried to ruin my life immediately after I came here because she was fucking disgusting. Really, she just wanted all the girls out the house so she can do what she wants to do with the boys in the house, which was even more weird because the boys in the house were gay, except for this one guy, but I feel like he was gay too. But there's like this house was so weird. All these houses be weird, but that house was just so weird. Like something about the house. It was so comfortable. Like it was like so comfortable at the same time. It was so weird. Like and then my roommates would be fucking outside in the backyard. Like it was like really strange. Like it was like really strange. And I was just like, what? And then there was literally like, it was just weird. It's not good. Yeah, but I would never go back around her like ever. She did something to me. She's doing shit to me. I never did nothing to her. Like, what the fuck, bitch? And she didn't even live at the house. She just made up all these lies and all this other shit. And it was just too much. Like, what? I wasn't supposed to live there anyways. That bitch was crazy. What the fuck? So then I ended up moving. I ended up living with him for like 2 weeks while I wait for my apartment to get ready because I got an apartment immediately after that. And so, waited for that. But I still had a roommate. Even though I asked not to have a roommate, I still had a roommate. I guess that's God. Because I am pretty reckless. I would probably just let any and everybody at my house and then somebody would probably kill me, to be honest. Because, like, I already give, like, I'll go out and, like, I'll meet somebody and I'll go with them. I mean, and to say I do have intuition, but, like, you know, I would probably, like, see somebody at the store or something and they come smoke and I'll be like, oh, come to my house. But I'm really not even that type of friendly bitch like that, though. I don't even let people over here. So, but I just feel like, who knows? Yeah, she deserves the fucking. But I'm not a bitch. Oh, I had a restraining order on. I had a restraining order on my ex, but I didn't put that on him either. The court put that on him. Like the police put that shit on him. They like just put that shit on him. I ain't even tell them to put no restraining order on him. But that's the only restraining order I ever had, which is so funny because them restraining orders. Back then, though, that was hurtful. Like, my ex was, like, my everything. That nigga was literally my oxygen. Nobody has ever topped that nigga yet. Like, no one's ever topped the love I have for that nigga. I was so hurt. Like, I can't be around my nigga. So funny. So dumb. Mm-hmm. Who? My ex is in Texas. And you know what's so funny? Chris knew. Maybe Chris knew that my ex is a threat. And because he asked me, like, so he always asked me about my ex. I'm like, boy, I'm not going to talk to my ex. The funny thing is, it's like my ex, he texts me all the time. But, like, I don't be entertaining that bitch. I tell him one thing and do a whole nother thing. Cause like, bitch, he is actually not important to me at all. He holds no priority in my life. Like, he used to hold priority in my life, and I still have love for him. I still love him, but he don't hold no priority in my life. Like, I tell him I'm coming to Texas, and I won't even come. It's like I told him I'm coming to Texas. I know I'm probably not even gonna go to Texas, and if I do go, I'm not going to see him. Like, and I know this, but like, I'm just gonna tell him whatever he wanna hear. He somewhere that don't need to be. And I'm not dating. I'm not thinking about dating right now. Like, that's the least of my concern. I think I am gonna see him this time though. I just may. But I'm not fucking him. Like, if this nigga thinks that, it's just not gonna happen. And that I can bet on. I could bet, like, everything. Because, first of all, he's very promiscuous to me. Like, he's too promiscuous. When we were dating, I had no idea who he really was. But he's very promiscuous. To me, he will fuck. I don't know if he grew out of that shit, but because I haven't talked to him in like 5 years. Like, I haven't seen him in like 5 years. I haven't seen him since 2020. So, I don't know if he grew out that shit or not. But I hope he did. But he's very promiscuous. Like, I do not want, I mean, it's nothing to wear a condom, but still, I don't even want you around me, bitch, like that. Like, we could be friends, that's it. He's too promiscuous, bitch. Yeah, I mean, shit, I live all the way in Atlanta. He lives in Texas. You know, I don't even know how everybody found out that I live in Atlanta or that I moved to Atlanta. It's just everyone just knows I live in Atlanta, and I don't know how they found out. Now that I'm thinking about it, how did all these people find out that I lived in Atlanta? Like, how did like? And I never told anyone because when I moved back to Atlanta, I was running from this guy, so like, I didn't tell anybody. Like, it was literally a emergency move. So it just seems like everybody just knows. Yeah, I don't have nothing for him. But if Chris were to come back, I would be with Chris and just live a happy life. Simply. But I can't. That's the thing. Like, I can't because it's like this nigga truly like, okay, I feel like my mind is in two different places because I'm like, okay, well, I like, but then I'm like, damn, like you really are. If there's something wrong with this nigga and it's his head, and I can't do nothing about that because like, if you are gay, like, I mean, I have no problem with that, but like, what the fuck? No, I can't like put myself in a position. And then what if that shit rubs off on me? Not the gayness, but to me, that's like taboo. And then you start getting into all types of different nasty ass shit, and I just can't. I don't know. All I know is he's like, I can't be with him either. Moral of the story. I'm already happy. I don't need none of these niggas. They just popping up in these readings. That's why I even brought the bitch up. Y'all see how I live, bitch. I make my own self satisfied. Not sexually, but like, I'm the life of the party. I don't need these niggas. But they always pop up in my readings. Every day. Which, but I can say whatever I want to say. Like, nobody's gonna stop me from saying what I want to say. Message not delivered, bitch. Like, you can't get mad at me because he's fucking a girl. Like, he's a girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, he should be mad at himself for even trying to motherfucking play with me, bitch. Yes, reading our energy. I can read anybody's energy, even if I don't fucking know you. And then the crazy part about all of this, I think my ex is gay too. Like, and this is where all this gay shit came from, him. But like, I don't know which one it really came from, him or him. I don't know who's who. Because like, and why do they keep trying to put me with gay ass niggas? Like, is this like a thing? Like, I'm confused. Because then it makes me feel like you're trying to reverse the roles. Like, I'm supposed to be the boy and they're supposed to be the girl. Because like, at the end of me and Chris's relationship, like, it seemed like I had to take initiative, and that's masculine energy. Like, he was just sitting back like a pretty princess. That, I don't know, everything about him was pissing me off. So I just had to fucking expose him to himself. It's not like I got on the internet and exposed this nigga and it went viral and now everyone's talking about this nigga. No, I exposed him to him. Like, bitch ass nigga, I know, like, I know what's up. But like, this was like weird. Like, I don't understand why they keep trying to put me with gay niggas. Like, I'm not gay, I like niggas. And I don't want to be a boy or anything. They keep trying to make me a boy. I don't know why. I really don't. I be trying to figure shit out myself. Not really. I really don't give a fuck. And that's why men, they be so mad at me, like, all the time on my other channel. They be so mad, like, they always be like, talk about my hairline. I'm like, that's so weird because that's a guy thing. It's not even a girl thing. I can understand my hairline is really, truly fucked up, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's like a cult or something. Like, they're following me or some shit, trying to turn me into a boy. I don't know why. Like, what? It's kind of like, it's kind of almost like I have all these gifts that a boy's supposed to have, and so they're trying to like force me to be a boy, but I'm really a girl and I act like a girl and I'm confused. I'm not even a fucking what? All right. And so like it just does not make sense. So they try to make me a boy and I'm just not a boy, like because it's supposed to be the perfect man, not the perfect woman. I'm not talking about perfect the way y'all think perfect. I'm talking about digits, like in birth charts, astrological. And it's probably not just me. It's probably other bitches like that too. I don't know. I just know they be trying to turn me into a boy or some shit. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. But yeah. Oh, yeah, about the trolls. That's the... But I'll never date a man like that. Like, you're not about to put me down because you like me. That's so, like, old. People need to grow up. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, people, that's immature. Like, I'm supposed to be flattered by that. I don't know. Nothing really impresses me. I'm not flattered. Like, my thing is, I can't do that. And then you're gonna try to do it to me because I'm young. Like, no, go do that shit to them old bitches. Go motherfucking be with them old assholes and fucking give them HIV or some shit because that's what you probably have. Like, don't try to ruin my motherfucking life that I just motherfucking got. It's never been a thing. I got bullied all my life. Like, I got bullied all my life. Like, so it's like, it's not a phase. When I was a kid, they'll say anything to you. But, so I ain't never heard that shit. That's why I'm like, I think it is what I'm saying. Like, they want me to be a boy really bad. It's really deep. That sounds like a masochist thing to say because, but a man can get as many compliments as he wants. Like, just get off my channel. Like, what? No, they just want me to be a boy. Like, I'm convinced. Because he's fucking stupid. I know. I was trying to tell you. I'm not gay. Say, bitch, let's just cut all of this shit out. I know a bad bitch when I see one, though. But I actually don't even have, like, no real sexual scepters. I used to, but, like, I guess after taking that medication really cut them off. Like, I really don't fantasize about sex or anything, so I could really be, like, no sexuality, really. Like, even when I do get, like, pleasure from these niggas, like, it's very short-lived for me. Because I'm like, I'm over it. I don't want to do it again or nothing. I don't know about it. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. Today I want to sleep till 12. I kind of want to wake up late. Is that stupid to say? This blunt is too small to go in here, but I'm going to try anyways. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I don't have any more water bottles. There's one in my car, but there's no water in it. And I don't feel like going outside because it'd be dark out there. I was going to put it in a water bottle. I think you just blew. Why is that Dreamgirls song in my head for some reason? I'm dead. I know that right. I'm really trying to do a clothing haul, guys, too. I'm just going to do it. I'm kind of scared to do it, so maybe that's a good sign. But we going to start this bitch out light. Sometimes when you put this in a straw, it has to be the perfect size, because if the blunt's too small and the straw's too big, it's not even going to work. Like this blunt, this straw is, it's like this is weed math right here. See, it's not gonna blow right. If I squeeze it, let's see. I don't want it to fall out though. Today's Monday. I thought it was still the weekend. Because Friday was a blur. It's not gonna work. Friday was definitely a fucking blur. Okay, I'm done. Because it's not gonna work, y'all. I'm not even finna try to force it. Lights off, nigga. I hate when this happens. Hold on. that shit away from me. Wow. It'll come. I do not blame you. I need some water. Because when I be smoking them harsh ass blunts, it be making me dehydrated. I remember I went to sleep on you. Let's try not to do that again. All right, y'all. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.